Hi guys, it's Mama Sa here, and guess what the theme is tonight? Yes, you're right. It's about Christmas, because isn't Christmas just around the corner? And haven't you been getting excited thinking about what Santa is going to bring you this year? Or maybe your grandparents or your friends may give you presents as well. But Christmas isn't all about presents, is it? Christmas is about being with your family and having lots of fun and eating yummy food and telling everyone, Merry Christmas! It's so nice to say Merry Christmas to people, especially if you see someone who's looking a bit sad or looking a bit lonely, maybe in the supermarket or sitting on a bench. You just have to look at them and say, Merry Christmas. And they will get a really nice feeling inside their heart and give you a big smile. If you're lucky, they may give you the present of a smile. But anyway, on with the book. Today I have gone out and got a special book for you for Christmas because you're special. And I'm so sorry, I know I'm a little bit late, but I recorded this today about half an hour ago and I forgot to press play. Because sometimes when you're busy, your brain doesn't work properly. So I hope you'll forgive me that this won't be on till 7:30. So here we go. I found a book called The Naughtiest Reindeer. And it's naughty because I just read it to myself apparently. And it's written by Nikki Greenberg, and I'm assuming that she illustrated it as well because it doesn't say illustrated by. And it's published by Alan Unwin. The Naughtiest Reindeer, and that's the page where they tell you who published it. And then we have For Poppy and Coco, and there's a couple of little elves. How cool is that? Can you see the elves? Aren't they beautiful? Look at those presents. I wonder if some of those presents are yours. I wonder if they've been wrapping your presents. Let us begin. What do you think is going to happen in this book if the reindeer is naughty? Rudolph the reindeer was lying in bed with a runny red nose and an ache in his head. I'm sorry, he groaned. I just can't pull a sled. You'll have to ask my sister, Ruby, instead. He sounds a bit funny because he's got a blocked nose. Ruby, they said. That's him being sick in bed. Can you see that? Poor Rudolph. Ruby, cried Dasher, cried Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Not Ruby, please no Ruby. I wonder why. Do you know the names of the reindeer? Should I say them one more time so we can practice them together? Cried Dasher and Dancer. Cried Prancer. Have you been practicing your prancing? That's how you prance. Sounds a bit like a horse, but reindeers are similar to horses with big horny things on their head. Vixen, can you say Vixen? Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Blitzen. You have to do that with your tongue. Blitzen. Not Ruby, they said. I wonder why not Ruby. She's naughty. She's flighty. She's silly. She's wild. She'll wee down the chimney or trample a child. She'll chew all the presents. She'll knock down the trees. I'd rather a camel. Not Ruby. Oh no, please. And here are all the reindeers complaining about Ruby. And then Santa comes into the picture. I wonder what Santa's going to say. We'll find out in a minute. Stop whinging, you lot. Oh, let me start that again. Stop whinging, you lot. Boomed out Santa's big voice. It's Christmas tomorrow. We don't have a choice. He talks like that because he's got a really big voice. Can you you do a really big voice?
I've got a big voice.
I'm so silly sometimes.
Come, Dancer. Oh, come, Dasher. Come, Dancer. Come, Prancer and Vixen. Come, Comet. Come, Cupid. Come, Donner. Come, Blitzen.
That's what Santa said. He calls his reindeers to him to get ready to go in the sleigh. What a clever Santa.
Come, Ruby. Come, Ruby. Ruby. Oh dear, where's that deer? Said Santa.
Yippee! Shouted Ruby. I'm here. I'm here. She sounds excited, doesn't she? Me on a sleigh? What a fabulous day. The North Pole's so dull. Let's go south right away. Goodbye, elves. Goodbye, workshop. Goodbye, ice. Goodbye, snow. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh dear, said the deer. And there's the little bit crazy Ruby. She's having some fun. She's ready to have a party at Christmas. Are you ready to party? I'm going to be partying with some beautiful 4-year-olds tomorrow night. We're going to be singing songs for the parents. It's going to be so much fun. For most of the night, things were going all right. Delivering toys, though the timing was tight. Ruby tried hard, just as hard as she could, to be quiet, obedient, careful, and good. Can you tell that it's night time? How can you tell? I think it's the stars in the sky. And because the pitch is dark. But, and it's not good when it's a but. Pulling a sleigh wasn't really much fun. It was packed full of toys, but she couldn't have one. And while Santa went in and got cookies to eat, she had to wait fidgeting out in the street.
I'm bored,
grumbled Ruby. I wonder why she's bored. She's supposed to be doing this job. Can you see that? Look at her face. Can you see how she's not that very happy by her eye? And her mouth? Can you see her mouth? How her mouth's down? That shows she's unhappy. And then she's looking, what's she doing now? She's looking up. Oh, what is she looking for? I think she's looking for mischief. Then she had an idea. Oh dear, Ruby, no, said the deer. Uh-oh. What's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Oh, I think she's going to do something not good. The trouble began right here in your street. Your street? Is it in your street? The trouble began right here in your street. Ruby squeezed through a window with mud on her feet. Can you see the mud on her feet? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, what's that? I shall keep reading and find out. The trouble began right here in your street. Ruby squeezed through the window with mud on her feet, tripped over a cat, and spilled milk on the floor. Got tangled in tinsel, then crept out the door. That was fun, giggled Ruby. How about just one more? But could she stop? She could not. Uh-oh. Santa's not going to be very happy, is he? Come on. don't think so. At number 11, she raided the kitchen, tried on Christmas stockings and broke all the stitching. At number 13, she destroyed Grandpa's purse. And at 26A, she did something much worse. In House After House, what's she doing? Hang on. That's when she's trying on the stockings and ripping them all. And then what's she trying on someone's hat, I think, or a bag? Uh-oh, she's drinking out of the toilet. That's not good. It's not clean, is it? It's not good for your health. What's Santa saying? Oh, no, says Santa. In House After House, Ruby muddled and messed. And by daybreak, well, Santa was horribly stressed. Disaster, he wailed. Christmas morning is here. We're running behind. All because of the deer. Home, Dasher, home, Dancer, home, Woozy and What's-it? The sun had come up and poor Santa had lost it. There's the sun coming up. Santa can't remember his own reindeer's names to call them to him. It's not going to be a happy Christmas morning for some children, is it? Worse yet, there were presents still left in his sack. He'd missed out one house and he couldn't go back. Those children will just have to wait till next year. No Christmas for them, thanks to that wretched deer. There's Santa being very upset with Ruby. Oh, Ruby, what have you done? Some poor child's going to miss out on their presents. By the time they got home, Santa's head was quite hazy. You missed out a house, yelled his wife. Are you crazy? We'll be out of a job, she cried, seizing an elf. Just hand me those presents. I'll go there myself. Quick! Come Dasher, come Dancer, come Prancer and Vixen. Come Ruby, come Ruby. Ruby! Where's that dear? I forgot to show you the picture of Mrs. Santa. There you go. There's Mrs. Santa getting it all together. Oh, what's happening, said Mrs. Santa. The elf looks like he's worried too. And there she's calling all of the reindeers to her so she can go and deliver that last present. Fantastic. What a great Mrs. Santa. Where's that deer? Said Mrs. Santa after calling. Mr. Claus, spluttered Mrs. You've left her behind. Forgetting a dear? Are you out of your mind? You'll lose your own beard if it wasn't stuck on. And then with a shake of the reins, get up! She was gone. What a story, huh? Meanwhile, right here in your street. Your street? My street? Two children woke up full of Christmas Day cheer. They'd written to Santa and been good all year. They rushed down the hall to look under the tree, but what do you think's happened? I think this might be the house. Do you think it is? Their hearts sank. Their smiles fell, for what did they see? What did they see? Under the tree. What do you think they saw under the tree? Nothing. A big empty space where their present should be. It was bad. They were sad. Santa's been, cried the boy. Look, he's eaten his cake and drunk all his milk. Has there been some mistake? There they are, seeing the cookies gone and the milk gone. Where are their presents? Well, we know where they are. They're in the sack with Mrs. Santa racing to them. Oh, let me go back a page. But Just then his big sister jumped up with a shout, for there on the sofa, with crumbs round her snout. What do you reckon it's going to be? Was a deer, a real reindeer, curled up fast asleep. Is it true, they both gasped? Could she be ours to keep? She looks pretty happy, all relaxed. She's pulled tinsel off the tree and lights. She's been her true self, her naughty self. From their perch on the roof on that bright Christmas day, Mrs. Claus and her team watched the new friends play. As they cartwheeled and capered, she heard Ruby say, "Let me stay. I'll be good. I'll be good. Let me stay." Do you think Santa and Mrs. Santa will let us stay? I hope so. "Goodness me," Mrs. Claus said. "You've got quite a nerve. After all of that mischief you hardly deserve." Then she stopped and she thought, "I don't know if I ought." "Well," she said, "you haven't exactly been good," she said, "but since it's Christmas—" "All right," said Mrs. Claus in her slightly strange accent. "Yippee!" shouted Ruby, the naughty reindeer. With Mrs. Claus and Santa, oh no, just Mrs. Claus and the reindeers thinking, will she do it, will she do it, will she do it, will she do it? She's going to do it. And there's the yippee-ing reindeer. Ruby's so excited. Yippee, yippee. Can you tell she's excited by the shape of her mouth and the shape of her legs? That's excited. Then quickly, before the two children could see them, up in the sky was the sleigh and its team. Goodbye, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen. Farewell, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, they whispered. Be good, Ruby dear. Wipe your feet. Mind your manners. We'll see you next year. And I'll see you next Tuesday night. And this time I won't be late because I'll remember to press the play button. Okay. Thank you, naughtiest reindeer. And if you have enjoyed this book and you want to share it with your friends, get your mum, dad, or grandparents or caregivers to press send or share and like it. And if you want to see more of Mama Sa, just come to Mama Sa Stories on Facebook. And you can see all the books we've been reading for the last few months. And I will be back soon to talk to you and read you books and have fun. So, Merry, Merry Christmas from Mama Sa. And we may have to read another Christmas book next week. And hopefully Big James will be here too to sing you a song. All right, beautifuls. Bye from Mama Sa. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.